Kylian Mbappe signs a new 3-year contract at PSG. Let's talk numbers. 300 million euros as a signing on bonus, and then a salary of 100 million euros a year after tax. He was absolutely right to accept that offer. And I know I'm going to piss off so many football fans when I say this. I'm sure the PSG fans are happy, but I'm going to piss off the average football fan, because what I hear all the time is, well, he chose money over glory. Imagine being 22, 23 years old and being offered a contract that will pay you 500 million in just 3 years. Process that for a minute. Process that. 500 million euros, not in 30 years, in 3 years. Meaning by the time you're 26, you would have made half a billy. 26, still very young, still hasn't entered his prime, because now footballers can play until what, 35, 36, 37. Think about that for a moment. This contract is huge, and it's probably not going to be the biggest contract he gets in his career. There's probably going to be another monstrous contract that will come at the age of 26, 27. If this one is big, imagine what the next one will be. Listen, football is a business, and I know so many people, see things like this and they get annoyed. But that's just the nature of the game. It attracts so much attention. So much money is generated. I know PSG have very wealthy owners, but it's in their best interest as well to keep Mbappe at the club. Because if he goes and then Messi retires in a year or two or goes to a different team, Neymar's getting old, so they wanted to keep him there. Now, I personally believe in the world of football, nobody is bigger than the club. But it's a business now. When you have a player as marketable as Mbappe, he is definitely going to bring a lot of attention to your club. Absolutely he will. But I'm just done with hearing people say, well, he shouldn't have 500 million in 3 years. And then you can still go to a top club afterwards. Now, I don't know if Real Madrid are going to take him after what's happened. Maybe they change their mind. But he's not exactly going to be short of any potential buyers in the future. Or, if he decides to stay at 26, imagine what his next contract at PSG will be like. Look, man, you've got to position yourself in the best possible place to win in life. Now, if we're talking about winning trophies, you could argue that Real Madrid is a better place to win trophies than PSG. But you don't know how things are going to be in the future. They could get a top coach, PSG, and sign some great players and then win at some point. Look, when I was a lot younger, I'm a United fan. I would say things like, oh, City, forget City, man. Look at what they're doing, man. And I would be, angry because they would sign some really good players and these players will be on enormous wages. These are people. And obviously they're going to accept the big checks. If one team came to you with an offer of 180k and another team came to you with an offer of 350k, don't tell me, oh, but I would choose the team that offered me 180 because the people are nicer. You would take the money and you know it. Don't lie to me. And PSG is not a Sunday League team. They're also one of Europe's top teams. They do advance in the Champions League. Yes, they haven't won it yet, but they could win it. And maybe that's something at the back of his head as well. Maybe I could be the guy to put PSG on the map in terms of European championships. Maybe that's the legacy he's after. But I also don't blame him for taking that, man. Taking that offer. If you're a young guy, you would also do the same. Don't give me the BS, please. Well, he could have become a legend at Real. If they were offering him 100 mil signing on bonus and PSG offered him 300 mil, 200 mil is quite a big difference on top. And the salary? I mean, come on, man. So I don't want to hear this, oh, Mbappe is a greedy prick. I went on his Instagram out of curiosity because I knew he would get slated for accepting that offer. And I looked at his most recent picture. And everyone's like, you're greedy, you're ruining football. He's ruining football. I don't think so. I don't think he's ruining it at all. He's taking advantage of where the game is at the moment. It's not his fault. The game is a lot more popular and commercialized than it ever was before. He's taken advantage of it, and you would do the same. So that's it. He was right to accept that offer. He positioned himself in the best possible place And we're talking about financially here, and also potentially in terms of winning trophies. You don't know in the future what's going to happen. You know, I would have trust in the fact that the PSG owners would bring in the best players, because they have been. Now, yes, the players haven't connected together, and if we're talking about football philosophy, etc., that's a whole different ballgame. My channel isn't a football, analysing channel. I'm just a guy that gives his opinions. Mbappe was right. That's just my personal take. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Catch you guys later. Peace.